Are you struggling to stay with your goals? What happened? You set up a goal, but you have real problems sticking to it and actually achieving the goal, the end result that you're looking for. If that's your case, this video is exactly for you. But before talking about all of that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from getting to suicidal thoughts because of porn addiction. They are literally killing themselves because of this addiction. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. We are in this war against the porn companies, and in order for us to win that war, we need to free everyone from porn addiction. Even you, yes, you watching this video right now, I need you free from this porn addiction. And in order for me to make a real difference in the world in this porn addiction, I need to free everyone so they shut down and we win this war. If you're interested by that war, you might want to actually subscribe, like the content, maybe even share it with everyone, right? You wake up, you feel tired. What happened, right? You just slept for 8 hours straight. What happened is that every day you fought to porn. Every day you conditioned your mind into thinking that you actually fucked a real girl because that's what's porn. And what happened? Would you see yourself actually fuck a girl every day for the last 8 years non-stop? No, right? You would be exhausted. You would be out of energy. You wouldn't be able to even walk right now. But you conditioned your mind into thinking that way, into thinking that every day you at least fuck one girl, and it's a different girl almost every day. So what happened? Your body is exhausted. Your mind is at his lowest point of energy. And then you wonder why you have no energy, no motivation to accomplish tasks, no motivation to do anything basically. You just want to do that. And I understand you because I went through this as well. But the only way to regain this energy back is to finally stop for good. And that's one of the multiple reasons that I want you free from this porn addiction, and that I actually offer things to help you in this journey. So if you're interested by these and you actually want to take back your life, take back control of your life and get rid of this porn addiction for good, finally breaking free, first thing down in the description. On that, I'll continue directly with the video and the goals. So goals are really important in your life. Without goals, you can't achieve almost anything, right? If you have no goal, you don't know where to go. Imagine yourself right now in this forest, and you are in the middle of the forest. The goal is to get out of the forest. There is one person that doesn't have this goal. He doesn't have the goal, but the goal is to get out of the forest, but he doesn't have this goal because he has multiple goals, right? So he's having the goal to get out of the forest, but he also have a goal to take a picture of a squirrel. He have the goal to take a picture of the turtle. He have a goal to explore a dungeon, to explore a cave. He have multiple goals and not just one big goal. And whereas the other person, he has only one goal, it's to get out of the forest. So every time that you have a choice to make within that forest, for example, you have at your right a lake, and at your left you have other things to do, right? You're kind of seeing lights, so you know that it's the end of the forest. The person that was having multiple goals, he might choose the lake because he wants to take a picture of the turtle. He wants to find maybe a squirrel in the way. When he sees beautiful flowers on the way, he stops at each flower to look at them and see how beautiful they are. Whereas the other person that just have the end goal, the I want to get free, I want to get out of the forest type of goal, even though there is flowers there's flowers, he won't stop and look at them, right? He will just continue because his only goal is to get out of the forest. You can kind of see that this guy will get out of the forest so much faster than the other that have multiple goals, because now his focus has to go from something to something else. He He sees the flowers, you go to the flowers. Oh, he sees the birds. Wow, what beautiful birds. And he's kind of getting distracted all along. So what happened? Maybe that he will finally achieve this goal, but he will achieve his goal in way more time than the other that had just one clear goal. I want to get free of this forest. Maybe he went out of the forest in 20 minutes and the other, it took him 5 hours. But you can kind of translate this same thing into your point recovery. If you don't have a clear goal of what you want to accomplish, it will be way easier for you to actually relapse, to actually restart all over again. And you know that every relapse, you feel these negative thoughts, and that makes you want to actually quit for good, but not porn. Quit for good, the recovery. And you want to stay in your porn addiction because you don't want to feel these again. And that's the wrong way to do it. That's because you're not having guidance. You're trying to quit by your own, using only willpower, using the fact that if I wanted to quit, I would be able to. That's what people think, until the point where they actually try to quit and they realize that they can't. And that's when they realize that they're actually stuck. They're addicted. And now they need help. But people, and it's normal, they have kind of difficulties admitting it. They don't want to admit that they need help, so they want to try and get out of the forest while having many goals, while being alone and not having a guide beside them telling them, next time turn left. So that what happened, they turn left and they get out faster, right? They don't want to invest on their time, save themselves 2, 3, 4 years maybe, just to get it faster. And that's kind of sad, but I can't really make the choice at your place, right? But I know what I'm offering. So the only thing that I have a choice, that I have impact on, is my coaching. So I can only keep on improving my coaching to a point where people would actually think to themselves, oh wow, like that's really great what I'm offering and I need it. And anyway, even though people are buying it, like I'll keep improving it because that's what I like to do, right? But that's a choice you have to make. You have to make it for yourself to actually want to get free from this porn addiction. Now, how can you set up this goal? Now that you know why this goal is so important for you to have, how do you set it, right? It has to be in a specific way, right? Let's say your goal right now is to break free from porn addiction for a lifetime, right? That's your big goal. It's for a lifetime. You don't want to ever get back to porn addiction. You have to first define what is a lifetime for you. How do you know that you achieve this goal, right? In a time frame. So what is a time frame? Because a lifetime is like 100 years, right? But you won't wait 100 years until you're finally free for a lifetime. You have a way of knowing that you're free for a lifetime without literally getting to a lifetime, right? For myself, a lifetime was 6 months, more than 6 months, without porn, without fapping, without anything, right? That was free for a lifetime for me. So what happened is that I wasn't free for a lifetime before I actually went 6 months without fapping. And I actually did it. Not easily, right? It took me years, but I was alone. I was not having guidance. And what happened is that people, they were not online trying to offer the help. That's actually why I'm offering the help right now. It's because I'm offering what I wanted to receive when I was at that point in my life. Because porn recovery wasn't as known and as talked about as right now. Right now, I kind of see other people also starting more to think and realize that porn is really bad and trying to make a real change. They're just not at the point of where am I right now. I am right now, but they're still trying, and that's good, right? Every good thing towards porn recovery is good. But as I said, I'm offering what I wanted to receive, and if I would have received what I'm offering right now, I would have quit in like 2, 3, 4 months. It would be so much quicker than these 2 years that I put on. But I'm still glad that I did the journey, right? It just took me longer. And so this 6 months that I'm talking about, maybe that for you, free for a lifetime means 3 months, right? But you have to first analyze yourself and determine what is a lifetime for you. How do you know that it's a lifetime? Now that you know how is a lifetime, you can actually start to work on your goal. So let's take my example, right? Because I'm the only one who made a real thing right now, right? You didn't already chose, and I can't really know how many months it is for you because everyone is different, everyone is unique, right? But I'll take mine as an example. So 6 months. Now I have a clear goal. I have to not watch porn and fap for 6 months, right? So 6 months. Now that I have this specific time frame, how can I achieve it? And it's clear, right? It's really clear. It's don't fap and watch porn for 6 months. So it's really clear, you can kind of visualize it. Not fapping and not watching porn for 1 day, 2 days, but like now it's 6 months. In order for me to actually accomplish it, I have to stick to my routine, keep on making the things that I do, and escape my urges, escape my triggers, so that I don't relapse. So these are the things that I have to do in order for me to accomplish my goal of getting rid of porn for 6 months and getting rid of fapping. You can kind of see this same example with, like, maybe you want to run, maybe you want to get healthy, right? And your goal is to get healthier. Well, it's too vague. It's not good, right? A good goal would be, you want to get healthier. What is healthier for you, and which state of healthy do you want to get? Okay, you want muscle, you want a healthy body. Okay, so what can you do in order for you to achieve that goal? Well, you can exercise. So your phrase wouldn't be I want to get healthier. It's I want to exercise 30 minutes. That's the specific time frame. So you chose exercising. You chose the time frame 30 minutes. So you're exercising 30 minutes. How many times a week? It's important, right? The clearer it is, the better it is. So you're exercising 3 times a week. It's okay, it's great. Less than 3 times, it's not really worth it, but 3 times minimum, it's great. So you're exercising 30 minutes, 3 times a day, 3 times a week, sorry. And for the next, For the next 3 months, right? Maybe that's your actually goal. But you can see how it is so clear, so clearer than actually just, I want to get healthy. I want to get healthy is too vague. You won't get healthier if your goal is just to get healthier. If you want to get healthier, what can I do to get healthier? How can I do it? For what time frame? And what range of days, right? Getting free of porn addiction, I said 3 months. So I have 3 months where I don't fap. And that's in order for me to actually accomplish my goal of breaking free from porn addiction for a lifetime. I won't ever go back to porn. It's been more than 9 months right now, 10 months. It's been more than 10 months, maybe even 11 months. I don't count it like right now, but it's more close to 11 months, and I didn't open a porn site. I didn't went on a porn site. I don't even fap myself. I don't go in the bathroom and start jacking off. But before, what happened? I was easily doing it at least once every day, like everyone who is addicted. How can I finally quit this porn addiction? I went from jacking off almost every day to now being able to go 11 months without touching it, without watching a single porn session, without having nothing, right? And you can too, right? Yeah, I'm not like, oh my god, the special case and I am right? You can actually achieve it. That's just you not wanting to actually get free. At this point, it's not even you doubting my capabilities or things like that, right? It's not even you thinking that you can't get free. It's you doubting your own self. You don't want to actually quit. So that's your mind actually trying to convince you that you don't want to quit. So you don't want to buy the program. You don't want actually the coaching, my help, because you don't want to get free. Not because you know that maybe I won't be able to achieve the result. No. In your head right now, you know I will be able to achieve your results that you're looking for, finally getting free. But you don't really want to get free. So you're not interested. That's like crazy. And you might even not realize it right now because that's things that happen, right? That's people just trying to convince them otherwise. But I'm telling you right now, you have a solution in front of you right now and you don't even take it. And it's the same solution you're looking for, right? It's the thing that you're looking for. You actually want to get free. I offer you getting free and you look at it and you're still telling yourself, no, it's not the good solution. It's to a point, and the crazier it is, the crazy thing is that once you're going to get free, maybe in like 1, 2, 3 years, or maybe you're finally going to take the coaching, after, when you are finally free, what happened? You will think to yourself, why didn't I take this coaching? I swear to you, right? You'll think to yourself, why didn't I save myself 2 years? Or if you finally take the coaching, why didn't I take the coaching like 2 months earlier when I was still first thinking about it? That's this crazy. And you only realize this when you're free, because when you're free, you finally get access to all of your mind. Because right now it is kind of locked. You have parts of your mind that are not taking well because of the dopamine, the surplus dopamine that you have from porn. But once you get access to all of your brain, you start to realize little things, such as me, for example. I started realizing that when I was on my journey, I was not identifying my mistakes. Every time I was relapsing for the same reasons over and over. And I kept on restarting my journey, but still keeping these same triggers, these same urges. And every time I was having an urge, I was trying something else and it wasn't working. Until a point where I realized that, why the fuck was I doing this? And now that I'm free, I can visualize that, oh my god, it was so easy to quit. But I remember that at that time, it wasn't easy at all. And that's because I was actually addicted, right? But now that I figured out the way to quit, I know that it could be so much easier. And that's why I'm actually feeling sad for you right now. Because there's people that won't take the coaching, right? There's people that are still thinking that they can do it by themselves and just want to try. And yes, you can do it, but it's way harder. And you could alleviate all the stress and things just by actually investing on yourself. But I'm sad because I know that there are still people that are thinking that they have the good way, even though they're still addicted. And they're thinking with an addicted brain. And they think they have it, like they have a better solution than me, who's free and actually working for yourself. That's kind of messed up to explain, but like you can actually understand what I'm telling right now. I'm basically using my free time to help you, and you're still thinking that I'm against you or somehow. Anyway, I'll start talking. But yeah, it's really important to break down your goal. You have sometimes big goals, such as, for example, breaking free for a lifetime. Now we talked about and we discussed, your lifetime is 6 months. You realize that your lifetime is 6 months. Well, 6 months is a big goal, right? You might not get it the first time you're trying, right? Because you went from 7 years of porn addiction non-stop to actually now trying to quit. You won't quit for the first time, your first try, 6 months, right? So you need smaller goals to achieve. Maybe, 4 months, 2 months, 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 days. So you can kind of see that I put multiple goals, and every time you achieve a goal, you kind of have this, yes. So having these are really great. The same applies for another concept, right? Let's say you want to run a marathon. Marathon is big, right? Let's say like 50 kilometers. Well, you don't say to yourself, every day I run 15 kilometers and at the marathon I run easily the 15. No, you start telling yourself, I'll start small, I'll do some exercises, I'll try to do maybe 1 mile, 1 kilometers, and every day I'll increase by 1. Or every day, but you train 3 times a week. So like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Monday you go 1 mile, 1 kilometers, sorry. Wednesday, 2 kilometers. Friday, 3 kilometers. And now the next week, Monday, 4, Wednesday, 5, Friday, 6. And you go and do this all over again, so that you can kind of see a gradual change. And you know how you now see how you broke down a big goal into smaller steps. And this applies everywhere. If you have a big goal, to break it down into smaller steps and smaller manageable steps. Things that you can do right now. If you want, you can just get up and do it right now. right? It needs to be to that point for you to actually try to do it, because if it's not that clear, your mind won't want you to do it, and you might just not do it, and then what's the point of having a goal if you're not working towards it, right? Finally, I finished everything by actually telling you that tracking progress in a journal, tracking progress in your phone, in your notes, everything that tracks progress is really great and shows you how your commitment is really achieving, really impacting your life, and how it makes really a big difference. You need to actually find yourself a way to note and track your progress, and this will impact your self-confidence. It will boost it, and this is great, right? Every positive things in your life is good to take. On that, take care of yourself. Mwah.